So back to our find table. It was a red room, so we're gonna add 10 to our roll, which gives us a whopping 4. Plus 10 though will pull us in at 14. All right. This one has a consequence. It has 2 time ticks to it. Moving through some of the rubbish strewn around the floor, a small snake lashes out and bites your hand, injecting its venom into a vein. Shade 2 pips of your poison track. Oh, this is a horrible, horrible roll. So what does poison do? Well, it's not good. When we get hit with poison, we shade a pip on our poison track. Here we go. Each time the time track is refreshed, we must roll a d10. If we score equal to or less than our pips, the poison pips, we take a hit point of damage. But we get to remove 1 pip from the poison track. Okay. I guess if it is what it is, we're gonna shade in 2 ticks of poison for us from that stupid snake. We also have to shade in 2 ticks of time as well. 1, 2. And when we did that, we trigger a roving monster. I don't know if you can see down here, it's really tiny. It says roll a d10. If equal to or less than, roll on table E. All right, so if equal to or less than 4, we get another encounter. We avoided it, a 6. Okay, that could have been bad. So we get hit by the snake, but thankfully we get through this little bit of roving monsterness. Okay, I think that's the end of our turn, right? Yep, it is. Let's just double check real fast. Make sure we've done everything we wanted to do. We mapped our area, we encountered our monster, we made our search. New turn. Okay, new turn means time track again. And again, we need to take off another oil. Ooh, it's taking us a while down here, isn't it? Okay, another oil down. Exits. Choose the exit to move through. Map it. Okay. So here we are. We have an open door here, and we have a space here. Let's head this way. So to do that, we're going to rotate our map again. Pull out our good old mapping table. Make another roll. Let's see what we find over here. How about a 53? What would that look like? 53, 53. Ooh, it's another red guy. And this one only has 1 entrance, no doors. So let's go ahead and draw our 53. It's just a big blobby nothing. Darn it. It is, however, red. So we will have to find another encounter. Okay. Remember, we still have that minus 40 to our encounter rating. And, oh, thank goodness for that, because we rolled an 80. That would be painful. Still, we're going to be all the way up at a 40. What do we find this time? Ooh, we find some Goblin Archers. They're humanoid. All right, let's get out our handy little combat track. And I'm just going to transfer this over. So they're a pack. Again, no surprise, since we have that little, we have the three little slashes of hit points. But they also have the ability of surprise. So let's check what that does. The monster may surprise the character when it first appears. At the start of a combat with a monster that has surprise, make a surprise test. Okay, woo, okay, this is another one of our character tests. Remember, if we manage to roll a 10, we get to get some experience. Oh, intelligence. That's not good for us. Minus 10. Oh, no-y. So our intelligence is normally a 30. Take 10 away from that, it's a 20. So we have to roll under a 20 to avoid the surprise. 22! Oh, it's so close. We didn't quite manage to do it. We sensed something, I like to think. Maybe we would have been able to pull out our giant flail in time, but not quite. Okay. we missed our intelligence check. The monster has a free attack and then start combat normally. Free attack. So we're gonna not bother with a reaction roll, okay? Reaction rolls are not part of the combat. It's just gonna get a free attack. So those little goblins, they have the pack ability. So they're normally a 25. We're gonna add 5 after the first. So that's gonna be 5 for the second, 5 for the third. So they are also gonna be swinging at us with a 35 attack rating. Let's see if they hit. A 44, oh no, they do. They managed to hit us. Okay, same as before. Just like when we did it, we're going to see their damage modifier is a -1. Okay, that's good. So they're gonna hit us for 4 points of damage. -1, okay? So that's only going to be a 3. Now we just have to determine where they're going to hit us. That's our little location chart. I'm going to roll a d10. They hit us 9 in the back with a damage modifier of 2. But I think, oh no, the back is not torso. Gosh darn it. I don't think we have anything, yeah. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, there is a mistake. Oh, I should widen this out. And for some reason, the handy sheet has mislabeled the locations. They're in reverse. And so on your character sheet and in the rule book, it goes from 1 to 10. On the location rolls, for whatever reason, they reversed it and put it 10 to 1. So you just have to pick which one you want to do and roll with it. I think the best thing to do is to change these numbers so that they're the same as everything else. When we did it, if I remember right, we rolled a 9 on those rats and we took the modifiers, so blah, blah, blah. It's like, what do you do at this point? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this roll as a 9 for the location roll, but then after we take this round of combat, I'm going to change these location rolls to match the correct order. It was just an etera that I forgot to mark. So for now, we're going to go ahead and let those rats get a +2 hit on us. All right. So they rolled a 4. They're not rats. I'm sorry, Goblin Archers. Clearly, they're not very good archers because their damage modifier is -1, which takes it to a 2. But they do manage to hit us in the back, which is going to take it up to 5 points of damage. All right. Not that bad because we're still at full health. We're still at full health. We have 20 hit points, so I'm going to take us down here to 15. That was a big hit. That was a big hit, little goblins. You got lucky there. I'm going to take a quick moment right now while I'm thinking about it and change these numbers. Give me 1 sec. Okay, my chart is now adjusted so that it matches everything else. Sorry about that. I should have fixed that before, but that's okay. So we are ready now. That was the surprise attack to go into our first round of combat. And the first thing we're going to see is if the Goblin Archers do anything shifty. Do they have a reaction? An 8? If less than half HP, they're going to try to escape. Well, we haven't even managed to hit them yet, so they're definitely not going anywhere. Let's see how our big flail is doing now. All right, we need to roll under a 50. Whoops, that one hopped out. Oh, and it hit that. Was it 10? I'm just going to re-roll that whole thing. There we go. An 85. Gosh darn it. We missed. Let's see what the Goblin Archers do. Remember, they're 35. Whew. 68. They also missed. Top of the round. Let's see how they react to this combat. They rolled a 2. If less than half HP. Nope, nope, nope. They're still in it to win it. Our turn with our flail. That's it. We did it. A 13. We're going to hit them. Okay. So let's figure out how much damage we do. 1d6 of damage. It's a 4. Let's add in our modifiers. The first modifier being our newly amended hit chart. Where are we going to hit these goblins? A 3. We're going to hit them on the torso, which is going to give us +1. All right. So So just to remember that, I'm just going to stick a 1 here because that's where we are so far. Now, our weapon gives us, on top of that, 2 points of damage because it is a great flail. So that ticks this guy up to a 3. Looking at a lovely 7. But these guys are a little tougher than those rats. These Goblin Archers do have a defense of 1. So we're going to hit them for 7. They have enough shielding to only take 6 points of damage. That's okay. 6 is good for me. Let's go ahead and see who we take out. So we're going to take out the first Goblin Archer at 2 points. We're going to take out the second at 3. And we're going to dink the last guy down to only 2 points of health left. We've also taken away his pack bonus, which is going to be really helpful. They get a swing at us, however. And it's the value at the start of the round. So even though there's only 1 guy left at this point, remember attacks are simultaneous, so they're still going to have that pack advantage. We're still at that 35 attack rating. We won't adjust that until the start of the next combat round. So 35 is their number, and they get a 45, a whiff. Great. Reaction time. And now you see where this half health point thing suddenly starts to become relevant. A 5. Ooh, they just attack, so they're going to take no reaction this turn. I'm okay with that. We go first. Under 50? 25. Oh yeah, we do. Let's do it. Let's see. First thing, how much do we flail them for? 5 points of damage. All right. Where does it land? There's that little chart here. 6. It's going to hit them on their main weapon. All right, they don't have a main weapon, so I mean they do. It's just their bow, but it doesn't have any stats to it. No damage modifier. All right, so we're not going to get any bonus there. Remember, however, we have our giant flail, so that's going to give us +2 here. That sad little Goblin Archer does still have defensive 1, so that'll knock this down to a singleton, and that leaves us with a whopping 6 points of damage. And that's enough. That's enough to finish him off. Okay, great. We kill him. Unfortunately, attacks are simultaneous, so right before he dies, he's going to try and take a whiff at us. Remember, there's just 1 of him, so no pack bonus. Ha ha ha! Which means his attack value is now down to a measly 25. Let's see what he gets. An 86. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. We managed to finish off our goblins. Ha! So what do we get? The goblins tell us, ooh, all right. We have a choice. A slash in this game means a choice. We can either roll on the armor chart, the eye chart, I'll have to look up what that is, or the weapons chart. Our choice, huh? All right, not gonna lie, I feel like we can't get anything better for weapons, all right? This flail is incredible. So if we picked up another weapon, it would be a backup in case something happened to our flail. For our armor's pretty good. We do have some places of you know, holes in our armor, or we could go for an item. I think maybe we'll just go for armor. Maybe we'll just keep ourselves well armored, and hopefully that will help us. Or an item. Okay, let's look at why don't we just look at the item table just to see what kind of things we might be able to find. What do we get on the item table? Okay, gold, silver, lockpicks, brews, food. Doesn't look that exciting, to be honest, unless you can get pretty high. So let's go ahead and go with armor. Yeah. Let's roll on the armor table. 71. Ooh, what do we find? Oh, it's an off weapon It's a shield. Not the best for us, not the best. We'll stick it in our backpack. We can probably sell it later. It's worth 83 gold. So, you know, that's not bad. I'm gonna stick it in my backpack. Okay, so that's the reward we got. And I'm just gonna put it here. Oh, I guess I should have filled this in too. Giant rats, we got saliva. All right, very cool. Now, whoops, that went flying. And according to our map, we've had our encounter. Now we get to search the thing. Let's see what we can find. And we're old hands at this. It's a red room. We're gonna add 10 to what we roll. Ooh, an 88 will take us up to a 98. Ah, okay. No, that's right. Plus 10. We find another dead body with a treasure to it? Oh my goodness, I'm rolling so well. Okay, remember, it's minus 15. Treasure table C. A, B, C. We've been here before. Oh, did that cost me any time? Wait, I got so excited I wandered off. Nope, it cost me no time to do that. Okay, minus 15 to our roll. So many dead bodies. 37. So that would be a 15 plus a 7. Brings us in at a 22. An objective item. Okay. Remember, we don't need those. We find another 250 gold. Oh my goodness, we have got to get out of here alive. Okay. We found more treasure. At 250 gold pieces. Holy mackerel. We need to find more parts though. All right. Let's see here. Go back to our reference sheet. We have searched the area. We marked the map. New turn. Start of every turn is our time track. Okay. Ticket. No consequence for that tick. Hallelujah. Oh, adjust equipment. You know what? I think I am. I'm going to adjust my equipment. I think I'm going to reach into my backpack, pull out my potion, and drink it. I think that might be a good idea. Let me check here. I didn't see anything about the timing of using your potions. It does say if you're using it during combat, if you drink a potion, it takes the place of your attack. But I'm not in combat right now. I am just wandering around. So I'm pretty sure I can just take a moment here and drink one. So let's go ahead and mark this down off of our sheet. We're down to 2 health potions. I really need to get out of here alive. Each one gives me 4 hit points. So I'm going to go ahead and heal back up to 19 here. I can always buy more potions. I don't want to die. All right, potion done. Okay, I adjusted my equipment. Now I'm going to do my time track. I did. Exits. Ooh, so remember, we were here in this dead end. So we are going to have to move back. There's nowhere else for us to go. Into this room that we've already searched and encountered. It will, however, take time for us to do that. So unfortunately, we're going to have to just end our turn there. All right. So we're simply going to backtrack 1 room. Start of a new round, we have to spend some time. And there's that little bitty indicator on the top here that says, now we have to roll under a 5 or we're going to get an encounter. Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry, not under a 5, over a 5. So we are going to pull an encounter. Darn it. So even though we've been in this room before and we killed all of the rats, when we pass through it a second time, something is waiting for us, okay? It's if equal to or less than, yep. Roll on table E, yep. It's an encounter. Luckily, our minus 40 still applies, so hopefully nothing too bad. Okay, we got a 22, minus 40. Can't go under a 0, so we're gonna end up with more giant rats. I'm guessing they probably just respawned or something because they were in that room last time and they're back at it again. So let's just fill out our little combat track and get right to it. And by now, we're pretty old hands at this. We know what starts. A reaction roll. What do these rats do this time? A 3, nothing, just a normal attack. All right, let's see if we can whack them again like we did last time. 46, woo, we have to roll under a 50. So we are going to get in a first hit with our giant flail. We did 1 point of damage with our giant flail. That's all right. We're gonna add 2 to that because it is a giant, so that'll stick us at 3 right there. Where is it going to land? All right, let's see. Can I get this in here? Maybe like right here. Okay. That's a 1. It's gonna land on their head. Ooh! So that's gonna be a damage modifier of +3. So 3 plus 3 is a whopping 6 points of damage so far. And if I remember right, yep, the little rats have no defense. So let's go ahead and apply that. Man, we're gonna wipe out the first. We're gonna wipe out the second. The last guy is gonna be holding on with a single point of health. That's okay. Just because, you know, there's just one of them doesn't mean they don't get an attack. They have that pack ability, of course, so their attack rating is a 35. Ooh, and they rolled a 9. Ooh, wow, okay. They're definitely gonna hit us. Bummer. Whoops. 1. I'm already poisoned. Can I get poisoned again? Let's find out. Nope, not poison. My bad, disease. Yeah, like that's any better. All right, let's see what diseased does. I bet it's the same as a poison. When he scores a natural 1 on their damage dice, they're going to inflict the character. All right. Man, we are just getting beat up down here. Shades 1 pip on the disease track. Done. Each time it's refreshed. Okay, yuck. And that was just the bite, remember? So they're going to do a measly 1 point of damage, but with disease. Where's it going to land on us? A 5. It's going to land on our hands. Oh, good. There's no damage modifier for that. And because the rats are kind of wussy, remember, they get a -2 to their damage. So actually, none of it's going to get through us, all right? They're going to bite us. It's not going to draw blood. It will, however, give us some sort of a rabies-like disease. Darn it, thought I would get away unscathed. Okay, new round of combat. Let's see what this last sad little rat's going to do. A 6. Nope, it's going to stick it out. It's going to do one last attack. Okay. See if we can hit it. 10 and a 5 is a 15. We do. It only has 1 point of damage, so I'm pretty sure, yep, an exploding 6. We'll just say that we kill it, okay? We'll just say that we kill it. I think that's fair enough, rather than running all the numbers. But before it dies, it's gonna take 1 swing at us. Attack value this time, though, is a 25 because it doesn't have any of its pack brothers to make it stronger. 58, it misses. Okay, hallelujah. And again, remember the good news is our reward was rolling on the parts table. So, let me just double check that because I don't want to cheat. More saliva, perhaps? How about a 34? We pick up, ooh, a lung. That sounds horrible. Well known to aid in healing. You cut out a rat lung to sell at market when you get back, and it's worth 16 gold. All right, all right. 1 rat lung. Getting closer. We only need 1 more part. Okay, okay. So we spent our 1 tick of time to move from the dead end to here. And when that happened, we hit a roving monster, all right? So now we get to interact with this room. It's red. We've already encountered the monster here, so we don't roll again. We've already searched, so we can't search again. So all we can do is start a new round and head this way. So, yep, new round means more precious time. A tick, okay? We're gonna head into this space. Remember, we always have to orient this north. So we're gonna spin our map this way and find out what lies ahead now.